250th anniversary of America celebrations, what ifs, new arcs, returning classics, and serial killers populate this week's top 10. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about only good comics. I'm Brant, and this is Friday First. This is that series where we talk about those brand new number one issues, new character debuts, new story arcs, and the like. And this is for books that are coming out July 1st, 2026. So before I get into all of that, I want to apologize for missing last week. Some stuff happened. Basically, it was personal stuff. My brother's car broke down, had to go deal with that. It's been kind of a week. Been driving 3 hours a day, getting him to and from work and taking care of car stuff and all that kind of stuff. Ended up a couple of days ago on Wednesday, and I just realized I forgot to put my wedding ring back on. But I fell at a gas station, slipped in an oil slick, and fell straight. Like my feet went up from underneath me, fell straight on my back, which I have 3 bulging discs, so that didn't feel great. Ended up skinning both of my arms pretty bad. So it's been a week, but I'm here and I'm ready to talk about some fun comics. And I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm really sore. It kind of like pulled the muscles in both my triceps too, so it's hard to get up. But all that aside, I'm here. I'm ready to talk comics. So let's get into one honorable mention before jumping into our top 10 for this week. All right, so our one and only honorable mention this week is Archie Comics celebrates America's 250th issue number one. Obviously, 250 years of America since 1776. And here we are in the year 2026. So we're taking a walk down memory lane as we revisit some of the best U.S. and U.S. history stories from Archie's 85 years. So if you're a big Archie fan, you like throwback stories, you might want to check that out. Next up, and I apologize for the ads, I apparently am not logged in here. But anyway, next up at number 10, as we enter our top 10 list, we've got 100 Bullets, the U.S. of Anger, issue number one, another 250th anniversary special. This is the classic 100 Bullets series, which I never personally read in the past before. I've never read a single issue of 100 Bullets. I know a lot of my friends loved it, and it's got critical acclaim and everything. So if you're a big fan of that franchise, you'll definitely want to check this out. But as someone coming in cold, I'm hoping it's new reader friendly, but we're going to see. In this one, it says nobody made it out alive from the fall of the trust in 100 Bullets, but Lono did, but just barely. Sent him into years-long international odyssey, and we're following his protege, all this stuff. We're going to dive back into that story. So if you are a fan of the series, once again, you're going to be excited to revisit this world of 100 Bullets, and I'm excited to try it out for the very first time. Hopefully it'll be a cool story that will kind of make me want to go back and explore the previous series. So, and that's why 100 Bullets, the U.S. of Anger, comes in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have Knights number 19. I'm a couple of issues behind on this series, but it took a break. We're back with the new arc. Now Vince is a vampire, and we're going to explore how that, comes along. He's finally woken up after a 3-month coma, and Gray's nowhere to be found. So what's going to happen in the aftermath of all of that? I'm a big fan of this series. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. If you've not tried it out, definitely check it out. It's from Wyatt Kennedy, and the artist is Luigi Formisano. But I think it's a fun series. So this is from Image Comics, and that's why Knights number 19 comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 from Boom Studios is Power Rangers Unlimited issue number 1. We just had this relaunch of the main series. Now we're getting into Unlimited. We're getting favorite Rangers from every season of every series throughout this. So it seems like it's going to be more of an anthology thing. This is an ongoing series. We've got Joey Esposito writing it. He did Batman Urban Legends. And we got Kenny Porter, Flash, Fastest Man Alive, Fearless on art duties here. We've also got other artists and creators involved. Alessio Zono is the other artist in this one. Did Mighty Morphin Power Rangers / Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. So if you like that miniseries, you'll like the art from Alessio here. So yeah, we're diving more into Power Rangers here. So if you're a big Power Rangers fan, check it out. And that's why Power Rangers Unlimited comes in at number 8. Coming in at number 7, From Marvel, we've got Challenges of Doom, Mr. Fantastic, issue number 1, continuing with the Challenges of Doom. This epic series, as they call it, reveals pivotal confrontations between Doctor Doom and Marvel's greatest heroes. In this one, it is versus Reed Richards. I believe these are one-shots, and each one has a different character that Doom is battling with. It says bi-monthly series packed with drama, so it's not. It's a bi-monthly series apparently, but I think it's focusing on a different character each time or each issue, or I'm not exactly sure on that one. This is written by Al Ewing with art by Mike Henderson. So if you've been enjoying all these Doom series, these side series, you'll want to check this one out. And that's why the Challenges of Doom, Mr. Fantastic, comes in at number 7. Coming in at number 6, What If Secret Wars issue number 1. This is what if the Ultimate Universe survived the Secret Wars, which is interesting. I'm assuming it's the second Secret Wars, because obviously the Ultimate Universe wasn't around during the first one. So now in this case, the Marvel Universe is gone, and the Ultimate Universe is what survives. So what happens to Peter Parker in this scenario, because obviously Miles Morales is the Spider-Man of the Ultimate Universe at that point in time. So that's an interesting exploration here. This one is written by Alex Paknadal with art by Cafu, so going to be beautiful to look at as well. So I'm excited about this one, and that's why What If Secret Wars comes in at number 6. Entering that top 5, coming in at number 5 is Fantastic Four issue number 13. This is kind of an interesting concept. This is a Sue and Johnny Storm story, focusing on the two of them as Johnny tries to convince Sue to turn his skull invisible so he can pretend that he is Ghost Rider to exact some revenge, settle some scores. So that's kind of interesting. It's a fun story, probably kind of a one-off kind of thing. So looking forward to that. This has been a solid run of this Fantastic Four series, written by Ryan North with art by Andrea Sorrentino. So that's why Fantastic Four issue 13 comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, also from Marvel, is The Punisher issue number 6. This is a new story arc. The Long Bullet starts here as a brand new enemy finds Frank Castle. He's powered by rage and mechanical prosthesis, keeping him alive. And now he's facing this new enemy called Collateral Damage. We're going to find out what that's all about. First arc was pretty solid. Looking forward to the second arc. This is written by Benjamin Percy, who really has a nice grasp on the street level characters in Marvel. Art by Fareed Karami. And that's why Punisher number 6 comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 from Mad Cave Studios, we've got another throwback to a classic movie, The Last Starfighter here. We've got Alex Rogan. He's already saved multiple worlds, but that is only the beginning of this story, because we're fast forwarding 40 years after the movie that pioneered CGI. And it picks up from the end credits and takes off for the stars. That's kind of fun. Alex has to rebuild the galaxy's only defense force against Xur and the Kodan Armada. And so we get a whole new cast of characters in this. So if you're a fan of that classic movie, which as a kid, I absolutely loved this movie, watched it so many times. But if you're a fan of that classic movie and you want to see what's in store next for that universe, this is where you jump in at. And that's why The Last Starfighter comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 from Ignition Press is The Dog Sitter issue 1. This is from Jamie S. Rich and Megan Levins. And this is just kind of I don't know if this is just kind of a slice of life kind of thing. We've got this love triangle situation going on. I'll just read a little of the description here. We've got Gemma Moreau. She's in her 20s. She's on leave of absence from veterinarian school. And I guess she's dog sitting and stuff. She's got this favorite client, an Akita with an identity crisis, but she's got this demanding dog mom, Portia Ross, who's this high-powered exec with tons of money and all this stuff, and Gemma is her pet project. And I guess the man in the picture, Neil Mandel, enters this casual fling, creates this love triangle between the three, and that's where the story comes about. So if you like slice of life stories, the art from the cover looks pretty solid here, and Ignition Press has been killing it across the board pretty much. So I'm excited for this one, and that's why the dog sitter comes in at number 2. And coming in at that coveted number 1 spot from IDW in their IDW crime imprint is Killer Influences, as we follow Melvin, a serial killer who's trying to be the most infamous serial killer uh, in history. And his problem is he's so efficient and methodical that he doesn't have a brand. So he has no calling card, basically. So that's kind of what we're following here. There's no one connected to his crimes except for this true crime influencer who is kind of in this this small town newspaper in a dying media, all that kind of stuff. When she comes across his crimes and reaches out to him, uh, she's going to she's trying to figure out how she's going to become a star, and she'll give him the identity. So it's kind of this weird partnership between this small town influencer and this guy that's trying to figure out how to become infamous when he can't really do it. So it's really kind of an interesting concept and an interesting way to cover a serial killer story, capitalizing on the true crime craze. Everybody loves true crime stuff and all that kind of stuff. So interesting take on the genre, or subgenre, if you will. So that's why Killer Influences comes in at number 1. And there you have it. There's your top 10 for this week for the first books of July as we enter the second half of this 250th year of our nation here in America. So there you go. That was a mouthful. But I hope you enjoyed this top 10. I'd love to hear where these books ranked in your top 10 of first issues coming out next week. Leave a comment below and let me know what you're most excited about in this upcoming week of new comics, whether it's a first issue or not. I just love to hear and appreciate all your support and all your comments and all the love. Speaking of, give this video a like if you did enjoy it. And of course, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe notification bell so you don't miss any of the content going up on this channel, whether it's late, whether it's a missed week or not. Of course, you can follow me across social media at Only Good Comics, or type in onlygoodcomics.com to take you right back to this YouTube channel where we talk about only good comics. Until next time, thanks for watching. Take care. Keep reading those comics, and I'll see you soon.